We're going to look at the ultimate limits of matter and answer a really fundamental question about our cosmos. We're going way beyond the earthly limitations of construction and engineering to uncover the absolute strongest material in the entire universe.
Now, what do you instantly picture when you think of ultimate strength? Seriously, take a second. Just think about it. If I asked you right now to name the most indestructible, tough, unyielding substance in existence, where does your mind immediately go? You know, it's a fun thought experiment, and it usually leads us straight to the hardest things we interact with, or at least the hardest things we know of right here on our own planet. We tend to think of the materials we use to build, to cut, and to protect.
So for many of you, the immediate answer would be titanium, or maybe diamonds. And hey, that logic makes total sense, right? Titanium is renowned for its incredible strength-to-weight ratio. I mean, it's what we trust to build our most advanced aerospace machinery. And diamonds, they're legendary for their hardness, used industrially to drill through solid rock. But in reality, those earthly materials aren't even close, not by a long shot. The actual strongest material out there makes titanium look, well, incredibly fragile. We have to look far, far beyond our own world to find the true champion.
Section 1. Inside the neutron star.
So to find this champion material, we have to travel far beyond our solar system, deep into the heart of a collapsed, dead star. And here, we find a substance with a rather bizarre name, nuclear pasta. Now, it might sound like a weird dinner order rather than astrophysics, but I promise you, its physical properties are absolutely staggering. It is about 10 billion times stronger than steel. 10 billion times. Just pause for a moment to truly digest that. Think about structural steel for a second, right? The backbone of human infrastructure used to build towering skyscrapers and enormous suspension bridges. Now try to wrap your head around a material that multiplies that baseline strength by 10 billion. It's a level of structural integrity that literally completely defies human intuition.
And the way it's made is just as crazy. This material is forged by forcing the colossal mass of an entire star into the footprint of a single city. That is the secret to its unbelievable, record-breaking strength. The universe achieves this through overwhelming gravitational pressure, literally crushing matter together until it forms these super-dense, pasta-like shapes deep inside the neutron star. That massive conversion, an entire star's worth of mass squeezed into a boundary no larger than a typical Earth city, is exactly what gives birth to this material.
Section 2. The continent killer.
Okay, let's dive into a lethal hypothetical. What if you attempted to bring this pasta to Earth to eat? Well, as a rather wild culinary experiment, it wouldn't just sit there on your plate. It would instantly detonate like a nuclear bomb, completely wiping out an entire continent. Yeah, no way you're eating this. Because the immense, crushing gravity of the neutron star is no longer there to hold it together, the incredibly dense matter would violently and immediately expand. The energy released from just a tiny amount of this cosmic material has enough destructive potential to obliterate a massive landmass in a fraction of a second.
To wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this terrifying sense of cosmic scale. We started today by questioning our basic assumptions about strong materials like titanium and diamonds. And we ended up discovering a star-crushing, continent-destroying substance called nuclear pasta that is 10 billion times stronger than the steel we use every single day. If the universe can forge something this powerful, this dense, and this explosive just by collapsing a star into the size of a city, well, it begs the ultimate question. What other mind-bending, incomprehensible forces are hiding out there in the dark waiting to be discovered? Definitely something to think about the next time you look up at the night sky.